Storm Dennis has given me a few minutes, so that needs to be fixed. So yes, good evening. Welcome back to another broken Clio vlog. As always, still broken, nothing different. So what we're going to do is hopefully swap that bad boy with that battery over there. Let's take this little flap off, because I don't know the best way to get that connection off in all honesty, but this one hopefully is easy enough just to skedaddle him off. I'm going to do negative, then positive, then get a new battery and go positive, then negative. So hopefully that is the best way. I don't really know what this little thing is, but it just pulls out, so whether that has to go back into the new one, you guys might know, but it's just a weird little pipe. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. If you were wondering, this Clio today is sponsored by me. Still me in my bag, living the dream. New mount that I'll show you then. Yeah, we should have nice new battery. Is it a 10mm? Of course it's a 10mm. Tight as it is, the main bracket. Unless it's held in by something. I can't see. This thing right here is the weirdest mechanism I've ever seen. I can't seem to get it on that way. If I put it on that way, I can't turn it. I don't know. It might just be me. Oh, it might just be me in the flip. I could twist it around, I suppose, and then go from that way. Well done, Jordan. Mechanic of the century. New and improved. Obviously my plan to spend no money on fixing this car or anything like that has clearly gone extremely well. Do you have to move both? Which is what I'm going to do now, is get this one ready so he goes on there, and I'll come back to you once I got him on. Is he tight? Right, so I got that one tight. I undid him a little bit, then tightened him back up and realised it wasn't down enough, so I'll give him a little tap down, but hopefully that'll keep him there. And then we just need to lift it in the car, plug it all back in, and we'll be good. How much I trust this little plastic strap. Positive first. Right, I need to get that plastic back out, because I've never taken it off, so I didn't really know how he took it off, like the mechanic, so we'll have to just guess and hope that I'll get it right. Oh, it's a bit tedious. Tube thing now won't go in the hole, or, well, it will go in the hole, but it won't stay there, so I don't know if I should just tape it in, or, but if anybody knows what this little tube does, I might look it up, but it doesn't seem to want to stay in there anymore, so I don't really know. But winner! That's getting a little bit noisy, but that's alright, because we've got another one just about to go on, so. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes just to warm up, just to annoy all my neighbours on this beautiful Sunday. So we've still got our check airbag. And also what came up then was the ASR and something else fault. Oh god. But that was what came up before, so whether that's linked to the airbag or something completely new, I don't really know. But it seems to have gone again, but the traction control light is on. Another thing to look into, but that's alright. Progress. The car actually turns on and off, which means I can drive it now. I've got to reset the clock, which is not going to be fun because we've got a different radio, so that might be slightly difficult. But airbag light, I want to have a look at that today actually. Have a look at some wires underneath these chairs, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to just pop over to Renault for them to sort out the airbag, because when the mechanic put the fault in, there's something to do with this one, wherever it is in there, to do with this side. But in these cars, they've got airbags anywhere and everywhere, aren't they, really? So, yes, I don't know, but cool, that's good so far. I might take it for a drive in a minute. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the plastics. I don't really know how it goes down. I'm a little bit concerned now that the plastics go underneath the battery, so I might have to disconnect it again, but brilliant. So I just had a few minutes to myself then to look online, and it said about just unplugging and giving them a blow and then plugging back in all the connections underneath the driver's seat, and I did. Now the light's gone. It just says sometimes it's a little bit temperamental, so hopefully we don't have a little service light anymore, no airbag. Still got the traction control light, but the airbag one is gone. That is it. That is what we have just needed to do. I don't know, seems a bit odd. I don't think I'm going to put Harrison in the front anymore, because that means I have to turn the airbag off, and I don't want it to come up again. So 2 for the 1. So all it was underneath the driver, you can see very well, but there's connections towards the back, and I just unplugged them, gave them a little blow, and you know, giving a little blow always helps you out. So a bit of a wow done me moment with the plastics. Should we try and put them on? Perfect. Sweet. Let's just shut that down, shall we? So I think the positive should be fine. It's just the negative. So I'm just going to undo that side, push them over, push that down on top, and then go from there. I've just put this on as well, but that might be in the way now, so all is a bit of a mumbo jumbo, but just going to get the plastics on now. Yeah, so what you witnessed there is a full-blown amateur putting a battery, or swapping a battery, and then forget about putting the plastics on, and then have to take the battery back out and put the plastics in. But it was all a bit fiddly. I could only just get the plastics that go around the outside of the battery in with everything else there, so, and I have a little moan at my mechanic for not doing that, but I'm going to ask him to check it all over as well, make sure it's all good, but I'm hoping that is fine. But yeah, that is all good. So in a minute we will take it for a drive. I need to ask Emily to move out of the way. We're having our Valentine's Day sort of tonight rather than Friday, because I had Harrison, so she wants to do a meal and everything to be all romantic. But on a clear romantic side, I want to take her out for a drive and make sure we're running alright and no more issues occur. But I will keep using it on the weekends. I still need to get the cam out done, which I will do now because the car's back to running. This all needs a massive clean here, so I might give that a good go somewhere. But praise the Lord! Next thing, we'll be going for a little drive this afternoon. Oh, let's get on it! Oh my god! I'll move the chair now. The airbag light come back on. This feels so weird. Doesn't feel right. None of the positioning's right. I feel really low. Right, I don't know where any of my GoPro mounts are except for this, so I'm going to have to put it back in the phone holder again, which nobody likes because it wiggles like mad. Right. How awkward would it be if it didn't start then? Oh, there's a little seat in the old brakes. ASR and ESP deactivated. Desactivated, sorry. Whatever that. Good England. Well, at least my airbag light's gone, that's ideal. This could be proper wobbly. Currently I'm only on the tripod, so. Feels like I'm sat on the floor. Right, test number 2 to see if it keeps running right. Last time obviously we got jumped by Ryan. It worked fine, so. Hopefully it's cinema. Oh, do you know what would be really cool if I could talk? That'd be well cool. I just wanted to see much. Just a slightly different camera view now, using my funky new little mount. Hopefully that helps out. Right, I'm just happy now the car starts itself, it runs. Need to sort out a few things with the radio now, the battery's been disconnected a few times. But, cam out, sorted. I put this GoPro in this case, it makes so much knocking, so I'm a little bit concerned about what the volume is going to be like now on this video, because I've done everything with the camera in the case, so hopefully it's alright, but I need to just buy a Hero 8 really and not have any case rattle. The issues that arise need to be resolved ASAP. Or any issues that I create. Definitely camp out, because that's like a good peace of mind and a good sale point. Not going anywhere near the red line, I'm staying about 4,500 revs. Don't need to do it, don't need to do it. Not yet. A few Haynes meets I want to go to. There is Clio's and Coffee, or Coffee and Clio's, or something like that. Up north, up near, I think it's near the centre of Liverpool, which is, I'm going to say it wrong again, and Aaron's going to pick up on it. F-E? F-I? F-I-E? Don't know how to say it. There's a correct way to say it, but it's spelled like F-E. It's like E-F-I, or F-I maybe, F-I, parts in. Obviously they specialise in Renault tuning, well that's all I really see for them. I know he's done a few MX-5s and stuff like that, which I can see on his page, but yeah, I need to take the 182 up there for a map after I've got the manifolds and everything back, so ideally, hopefully I can tie in getting the remap done and going to this meet and seeing everyone up there. And it's on the 5th of June or July, I'll check that and put a little thing in the video, but yeah, definitely want to go to that. Clio's and Coffee, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Up at FI Parts, LFD. On the 5th of either June or July. But it's a Saturday or a Sunday, so I'll check it out. But yeah, I need to travel up there. I need to put myself in somewhere for a couple of nights. Maybe take Emily with me, then that would be an excuse for, I don't know, just to do some sightseeing, keep her happy, and then I can do the things I want with my car as well. So yeah. That's the plan anyway, for that sort of time of the year. Haven't really got any other meets planned. They might do the one down at Bewley again. See if I can get some more people going down there this time, because it was kind of quiet. We had about 25 cars, but surely we could have more than that. So yes, we'll see how the time goes. But definitely want to do loads more breakfast meets, because them Haynes ones are fun, they don't take a lot of time, and they don't cost you anything except for fuel. So, but this has been a successful afternoon on this Sunday. New heart has been installed, and yeah, my new tripod was good when it was still. Don't know if it's made loads of noise when it was when I was moving it around, but I hope not, for your sake and mine. Yeah, anything you guys want to know, do comment down below. Anything, you might have some cool meets that are coming up around this area. Obviously I'm mainly southwest, from Warminster, which is sort of bad, Salisbury area. But yeah, you guys got anything cool coming up, I might be able to make a trip. I'm almost getting paid by YouTube, so you know, getting all famous and that. Yeah, I've been looking at a few. Wow, Aaron's been pushing me to ask people for like sponsored videos and stuff like that, but currently my videos are only sponsored by me, but I might get in touch with a few people, and like we were saying, they can always just say no, so that'd be the worst that can happen. But what's wrong with that? They might say yes and I might get a little bit more help with my channel, but perfect. Right, I'll finish the video in a minute. So that is it for this weekend's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, it's quite a basic video again, but just doing a heart transplant for the 197 and getting that sorted, which is good, because now it is done, there's nothing to worry about. And like I said, that airbag light, that seems to be something that was an easy enough fix, just to give the cables a bit of a play. People said they just, they separate slightly and stuff like that, and then the airbag light goes away. It did flick back on and it went off straight away, so I might have to have another little look, or maybe, I don't know, try and make the connection better. But as long as that's just that underneath the driver's seat, that is ideal, because obviously, yeah, I would like to turn the airbag on and off for when I have Harrison in the car, and I obviously want that peace of mind for people when they buy them as well. But that seems like a typical electric Renault issue. But yeah, so plans for this week, just to look for some more little funky things to buy for the beauty behind me, but mainly is spending all the money I've saved on these, all the inlets, fuel rail, engine cover. I was going to go red like this one, but now I've decided with a black gold. Still going to have the red lines, polished Renault Sport, I think anyway. This is what I'm trying to go for. And then we're going to buy another sticker that's going to be like a red and a grey. That should be it for that. But yeah, with the throttle body, it's obviously going to get painted as well. I don't know if I want it sort of extended to a 64mm or 63mm, or whether I just get it polished and ported and gas flowed. I don't really know. I'm just talking to him about prices and stuff like that and see where I can stretch to it, because yeah, funds aren't the greatest in my life. But yeah, that's that really for this week. I need to go over there one evening or one morning, pop over and drop these bits off. He's going to give me a few more parts for the engine bay that I'm going to get sprayed, and then when I swap them over I'm going to give him my old ones, but we'll leave that as a little bit of a surprise. Just more stuff that's going to get shot blasted and painted, which will be cool. Will make the engine bay look a little bit better. But I really want the cover on because I just like the look of the cover. I think it just sort of cleans the engine bay up. A lot of people obviously don't, but then you see the rocker cover and stuff like that. So I might skip out of painting the rocker cover and just leave it as it is, because it's quite clean. Yes, it isn't as clean as it would look if it was sprayed, but I don't know. I don't like going in there with spray paint. Worries me a little bit. So I'm quite happy with how it cleaned up in the end. I was quite satisfied with it actually just looking how it was, but I know it would look amazing if it was sprayed a fresh silver, but I don't know. I might just avoid that now. Might be lazy and avoid it, because the cover is going to cover that all. Yeah. Anyway, that's things to decide on. But yeah, leave any comments, like it as always, that would be massive help. I've just added my first letter through from Google Sense, Google AdSense, which is obviously to do with getting paid for YouTube, and I'm at like 15% towards hitting the threshold when I actually get my first payment, so that's really cool, that's really exciting. I was pretty chuffed about getting that letter, so thank you to everybody that always watches my videos, always likes and always comments. I really do appreciate you guys coming along, as I'm sure everyone does on YouTube. But yeah, we'll hopefully progress even faster then, because I'll be getting some money through YouTube, which I can put into the Clio as well, so that'd be pretty cool. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Cheers.